Good morning to our viewers. It is a very blessed day today, it's Sunday. I am working overtime here with my friends, trying to help the flood victims in the Philippines caused by the recent super typhoons. And in front of me is the friend that's been supporting the Beautiful Heart Foundation over the years. His name is David Musab. David, kindly introduce yourself and your organization.
Good afternoon. My name is Dave Mosier. I'm with Heroes Organization. I've been working with Dr. Melendez and the Beautiful Heart Foundation for quite some time. Excuse me. And what we're doing now for the victim relief is the orchestrating the shipping and handling of the goods and services that Dr. Melendez, the Beautiful Heart, has been able to receive domestically here. Ship them overseas, where the Philippine Foundation, Beautiful Heart, will be able then to receive the goods and services and distribute them accordingly.
Okay, and in front of me is another friend from Somalia and Kenya. Please introduce yourself, Molid.
Hi everybody, my name is Molid Abdullahi. With Simple Organization, strategically implementing marketing and promoting leaders. Essentially what we do is help other nonprofits help other people, basically. So it's a simple process, but it takes some work. I understand a lot of nonprofits are out there needing work. Help, and in this case with the Beautiful Heart Foundation, my meaning in life basically is to help others. So it's better even to help others who are helping other people. So that's great.
So that's exactly the reason why we are here on a Sunday morning, trying to help the victims in the Philippines. We've been doing this for the last 2 weeks, Dave, right? But well, I would just like to formally express my sincere appreciation to David Muzua for helping the Beautiful Heart Foundation find a home here in 3334 El Camino Real in Santa Clara, California. Dave, thank you. And we're being fiscally sponsored by his organization since we're in the process of getting our own 501c3. And Dave and another friend, Howard, last Friday helped me pick up these 3 boxes from the MedShare. Once again, thank you, Shannon and Ken Rogers, for facilitating and putting this all in boxes. Now our plan is to sort out the contents of these boxes today. We will give priority to those items that we can send as soon as possible, because not all of these contents are really very important in terms of usage. You know, some are more important than the rest. So we will document how we will sort this out, put this out, and I think Dave is doing his effort on how to ship it. Dave, can you tell us, our viewers, how we will be able to ship this to the Philippines?
Thank you. Yes, what we have is breaking down the medical supplies here from the time sensitive, which will be like medicines that will expire fairly soon. We'll take those with us with a medical mission of doctors and nurses leaving very soon to the Philippines. They'll stay there for a while, distribute the medicines, and then be returning. The other thing that we're doing is breaking it down where the non-sensitive, time-sensitive goods, which also include foods like flour and potatoes and clothing, bicycles, things like that, will go in a different container that we'll be sending off separately from the medical mission. So Dr. Melendez will head the medical mission of doctors and nurses fairly soon. We're just looking at the last few minutes of whatever supplies we can get to see which will go on the aircraft over there, and the rest we'll do by container.
Mm-hmm. And later also, Dave, we will also document the acknowledgement of some medicines from a Chinese American lady, a registered nurse, who has been supporting also the Beautiful Heart Foundation since 2006 by medicines. So we will also repack those medicines so that we can send it in boxes. As you've said, we will prioritize the ones that the most important one that should reach to the actual typhoon sites. So, do you have a time frame, Dave, in terms of the delivery of this assistance, this aid to the Philippines?
We're actually on a short fuse time frame here. Obviously, it's important over there, but also some of the medicines that we'll be receiving very, very soon are time sensitive. So we've chosen to do a medical mission as opposed to just putting on a container and losing 3 to 5 weeks there. So we have a couple of places around the United States that will be giving us some medicines very soon. We'll do the same thing, repackage them, and then make that decision to leave. I anticipate probably no later than the beginning of December.
And also to emphasize that the Brothers Brother Foundation actually is also supporting the Beautiful Heart Foundation over the last 2-3 years now, Dave. In fact, 4 big boxes of medicines arrived in the Philippines already last week, in the process now of distribution. But we are still asking for more medicines from the Brothers Brother Foundation. And we are also in the process of completing the requirements from our request with the Direct Relief International in Santa Barbara, California, through the help of Kayla McCarthy. I think by next week there's a good chance that we will be able to receive also donations of medicines from their organization. And of course, I'm also waiting for the response, Dave, from that nonprofit organization in Houston, Medical Bridges, through Steve. So Steve must be doing his part, reviewing my request. And so we're quite excited to be able to connect to different nonprofit organizations. We are also nonprofit organization based in the San Francisco Bay Area. And we are inviting individuals and organizations. If you have time, please drop by our office to help us repack all these boxes of medicines and other supplies. We also have a box of here open for donations, whatever you can bring in. Right, Dave?
That's right.
Goods, food, canned goods, clothes. Just drop by here. 3334 El Camino Real, Santa Clara, California. So we are open from what time, Dave?
Normal business hours.
Normal business hours. So don't hesitate to help us. We will succeed on this effort if all of us will help each other. Help the poor victims of typhoon in the Philippines. So once again, Mo, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And in the very near future, we will do the same, helping the people in his home country, in Somalia. So Dave, thank you for your support.
You're
And
welcome. Thank you
I
very
wish
much.
you welcome in advance to the Philippines. Your
to
first
it.
time, right? Should we succeed in getting support for our trip to the Philippines? Your first time to go there, Dave?
Yes, it is. I look forward to helping. It takes a community to raise a barn, and we have a huge community here in the Bestic U.S. Everybody's chipping in from multiple states. I'm very excited about that.
Okay, thank you, and may God bless all of us.